Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Yankees are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Matt Shoemaker is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the base is empty here with one away. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get it in.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1. There's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later, they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jay Happ will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Happ has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bo Bichette will be next. 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. In past meetings with Jay Happ, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that could have made a nice 2-strike approach right there and a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Tellez has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Gardner is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
And he struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Yes, he can't catch up on a fastball for letters, and it's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinney on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Winners play here at 288. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Bases are empty, one man out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh and 1, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. There's one on to 1st to complete the double play.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Danny Jansen. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, number 9. it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Pops this one up. Andujar in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Now it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Bo Bichette will be next. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Pitch on the way.
Nope.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. This is skied out toward right. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 4-0. Set for the start of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees. Luke Voigt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
That's a ball.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. And he pops it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Chase Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and that's knocked down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 3-0 offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. Gardner scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive the ball in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Ready with the 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now another 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Tellez just to the right of the mound, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 8-0. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Fouled off. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. Out. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Pitch on the way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Billy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Jansen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The batter, number 44.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ground ball right side. And Ford will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. Still 8-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone.
For the Yankees, the third baseman.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1-0 the count. Two out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Richard will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees as the lead holds at 8-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Weak roller right side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that is through into left field. A base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get some.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Zach Britton is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
1-1 is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Billy McKinney. As
that's
the
off
first
the
pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Endahar brings it in. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Sam Gaviglio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to short. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the 0-2. Hit well towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Out. And it's in time to get him. A 1 run is in to score on the play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the inning now. Ready once again, Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he popped him up. LeMahieu has a play, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. The throw is wild and it gets away. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Britton pauses. First pitch on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and strike.
Out.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pause, now the pitch. Sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Jansen has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. McKinney's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now to Oscar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Digging in, Randall Grichuk. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Hard on the ground toward short, right to him. The second for 1, on to first, and that is 6. Count them. 6 double plays they've hit into so far. Gracious, 2 away.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Yanks held in check, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Settling in now, Billy McKinney, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another try at 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the back of the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batter, number 9.
Blue Jays down to their final out now, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
High in the air into shallow left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Ball 1, well below the zone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The New York Yankees hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jay Happ earns win number 4 on the season. Matt Shoemaker allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.